I wasn't dragged, but I was highly encouraged.
I really wanted to go. With our current situation as far as finances go, we couldn't afford it. Some of the women came together and really helped, and so I was able to go.
A large property, so it wasn't crowded even though you had hundreds of women there. It was peaceful.
It was absolutely beautiful. It was just full of trees, and there was a beautiful lake out there.
The previous year, I had left a long-time career. My husband and I made the decision to move my 83-year-old mother into our home, and I became her full-time caregiver. Exactly 7 months later, on vacation, I lost my husband of 35 years suddenly and unexpectedly.
I was currently struggling with alcoholism and physical and verbal abuse towards my husband.
But I met an amazing lady who had just recently gone through the same thing I had gone through. She'd lost her husband of many years. We were able to hug, cry together, pray together.
I only knew a handful of people when I went on the retreat. And after I left, I felt like I had, 20, 30 people as a family.
The breakout sessions were awesome. They were all very moving.
It's really the first time that I had admitted everything that was going on in my life. I just felt comfortable enough to actually sit down and talk about my struggles and my personal demons and things that I was going through.
It affected me tremendously. I realized that I was not the only person that was having a hard time. So it was a real healing weekend, very healing for me.
In the aspect of God, I've really built my relationship with Him, and I have to make sure that I'm in the Word and really reaching out to the women that I met at the retreat.
Oh, it showed me a new path. It showed me that I'm not the only one. I'm not alone.
I feel like the enemy tends to put all these barriers in front of us, tell us that we don't need to go, or we can't afford it, or we can't leave our families behind for a couple of days, 1,000 excuses not to go. But it was life-changing.
By going, you may see that God has put a beautiful path ahead of you, and this may give you the tools to see that path clearly.